Ladies and gentlemen, the bands are locked in, the picks are locked in. There could be a potential Angela-Sicilian combo here for Bigatron, but Onic seems to be bringing their A game. The showdown between supports, between the Mathilda and the Angela. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time! One more game, one more shot to stay. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigatron Alpha and Onic, best of 5, game 5. With the composition that Onic has right now, which is very minimal about crowd control. Let's see how well it pans out.
They're trying to use only the Mathilda, but they have a lot of damage though, right? Joy, Lilia, and Bruno. Bigatron Alpha, you gotta be careful here. Onic might just be planning on outlasting them in a fight, and until later, way later on, I don't think Moreno can match up to that damage, but you already see that Kairi is getting pressured as always.
Okay, that retribution was used up by Kairi. Supercan holding on to it. Meanwhile, now Kairi jumps in with the rhythm. Back and forth, has electrifying beats, pops it here under the turret, but Supercan is able to sustain back up with a built-in shielding. Meanwhile, up top, we do see that CW with the help of Keyboy has been able to bully Shive.
130 here in game 1. Still killless 0-0, but top lane, Tickle Chiba pressured under the turret. Again, Key and Keyboy, great support, seems like. But oh, that's information, that's vision here. Turtle will favor the side of Onic here, supposed to.
Well, Boots is already going for the cut, and the mid lane can be pushed very reliably with that Lilia. So we'll have to see. I think initially, considering the Mathilda shield goes onto all members, Onic will have a bit more of an advantage.
Let's see, penalty zone coming in, and the heavy spin as well, but whoa! Kairi finds it, how? Walks up, retries, and gets out. That's a drive-by. Sorizo now on the chopping block, flickers out to safety, but gets dove on by 3 members. It's first blood, picked up by Boots, looking for more electrifying beats.
No mana.
Not enough. Super Key, able to escape.
Oh, good calculation, and take a look at that. Even with Sorizo taken out, the orange buff, it's free. And no response, no answer for the side of Bigatron.
For now, it's still aggression. Super K has no mana. But look at that cancel, man. That's why the Circling Eagle now is so much more versatile. It doesn't guarantee that you end up in a bad spot. And Kairi is getting all the space he wants. He is out for a vengeance for what Bigatron did to him in the previous games.
Let's see. Even here, 3 minutes already, 1,000 gold. That seems small, but significant, ladies and gentlemen. Hardcore now hovered around Super Ken's hero. But no commitments yet. 50 seconds towards the next turtle. Rotation-wise, they should focus down on the top side of the map. But hell, it seems like it's just that kill, that one kill that Onic has here in play.
Why do I get the feeling that we're building up to a double Uranus cut? But Super Key!
It's heavy spin though, into the box. Oh my god! Keyboy and Sans able to escape forward now, but Super Moreno has rotated. One bad impact should do it right now, but Kairi jumps in, able to get the guiding win with the zone. Perfectly done. 2,000 gold lead with a fast-paced game by Onic.
And I just called it out, but there we go. Boots in the base, cutting 2 waves. If Bigatron wants macro, Onic is going to give it to them. And Boots is oppressive, and he's a solo here against 4, technically. Doesn't care.
And with that clear, Onic can focus again on the top lane. And there you go, the first structure will fall in the first 4 minutes. Black Shoes, well calculated by Sans. And let's see here, they might go for the domino. After that turtle take, they might convince and just invade on the purple.
Definitely, I mean the turtle should be secured, so Super Ken will just use the retribution here to secure a purple buff. But that means giving the snowball over to Onic. Look at Kairi, 2 levels ahead of the Sakai.
2 levels is not as big as the 4 levels and 6 levels you saw earlier, but Super Ken now the target of an aggressive play, and Kairi, I think, failed to get the orange?
Kairi got it.
Yeah.
He did get it.
So Kairi used a retry. Meanwhile, Ken, because he did and used a retry on that purple, it's still on cooldown. Again, it's looking like it's shaping up to be a clean game from Onic. right? 3,000 gold lead at minute 5. Bigatron Alpha 0, nothing on the board. In neutral objectives, even structures. So let's see here, can Onic maintain this pressure?
Circling Eagle just to escape. This is the pressure that Mathilda has. Oh, wow. The audience prediction. I don't think that's quite right. I think 54-66 is proper math.
You never know, man.
What? No, like 54 plus 66 is 120.
Well, maybe we're above 100, but now
Season
Super
12.
Marino baits with the hard guard and boots. Will be able to slide out of there. Way too tanky still with the regen.
Okay, let's see here again, right? The structure in the bottom lane is quite exposed. But okay, Erythel and Angela, they're up for it. They will defend that. Poke though. And still 0 kills for Bigatron Alpha here.
Let's see, it's going to be Kyrie jumping in under the tier 1, just trying to zone Super Ken. He's 3 levels ahead right now, but Boots just pops in. Oh my god, that's the burst damage from CW. Now Super Moreno going to be dove in. He finds a kill onto Boots, but he dies from the assassination of Kyrie in the back. CW stealing the purple buff away, and it is all Onic here.
Man, Onic ain't letting Bigatron Alpha use the combo at all. Every single fight, the hard guard just isn't enough.
Electrifying beats, but Super Key is still able to flicker out. Looking to be a fast game from Onic. They are ruthless.
Man, the guiding win from Keyboy has been on point this game, providing cover and as well as initiation. 6 minutes and 4 kills. Finally, Bigatron's kill board adds 1, but it is on towards Uranus. So it's still okay for the Yellow Porcupines. The Kings of Sea still in full control.
That guiding wind is deceptively long, man. I thought it was going to be a bit shorter, but every single time, even when Kyrie jumps in, he just finds the way to get to the guiding wind. And now, ooh, heavy spin.
On the CW, oh, that's a big pick to get. And Cerezo's the one who picks it up now with the hard guard. Supercan will be able to sustain this burst, but in the back, Kyrie goes with the electrifying beats. Penalty zone connecting onto 2. And they're looking for more. The bad impact is starting to deal damage. There's 5,000 gold lead. It doesn't feel like a 5,000 gold lead. For some reason, Bigatron are dealing so much damage.
Just depends on how the fight plays out. If Bigatron Alpha are able to get Onic to just stick around together, which is quite simple considering how the guiding wind works, I think they can still get huge value from all the AoE, the penalty zone, the heavy crossbow even technically, and of course the bad impacts. But now Keyboy again making this obnoxious play, just spamming the circling eagle.
8 minutes in, Zorizo, the burst damage.
A lot of burst damage, the claws not connecting. Sans forced to use the black shoes right now as that's a retribution from Kyrie to secure the purple buff. 8 minutes in, Bigatron Alpha down to the tier 2 in the mid lane, but now Sans gonna be caught in the pin. Super Ken with a heavy spin, but look at the healing coming in with a guiding wind is not enough. Super Moreno picks up a kill, and again, this 5,000 gold lead. Onic aren't able to do whatever they want.
Oh, Super Moreno just cashes out 200 extra gold with that kill. Not bad. And 5,000 gold. Oh, they want the bottom.
Circling Eagle to the back. Kyrie needs to respect this damage, but CW doesn't, and he gets the turret now. So Rizzo, penalty zone onto the back. CW with a flicker forward, but that's the heavy crossbow. Shive jumps in, but now the healing has helped him. CW out. Boots is chasing, but Shive is doing a lot of damage. That's the guiding win. HP coming back again. Super Can jump in, and Super Key finds the kill. Kyrie, what? There's so much chaos! And how? BTR have won against the 4.5k gold lead of Onic.
Team Onic, they overcommitted there, Urashi. They jump in, miscalculated a bunch of times. And of course, Bigatron Alpha, they're there to capitalize. And take a look at the aftermath, right? They got the lore now. Let's see though, Keyboy. Ooh, good knockup, but again, no clear follow-up.
They're blitzing it, and CW is going for the worldie. Bouncing on the 4! Cerezo with a penalty zone on the CW! Collapsing and now getting the kill! The blitz has worked, and Shive on the Ducati is just rolling Keyboy down.
Unbelievable. Bigatron Alpha pushing the pace onto Onic, and they're losing control right here. Losing members, losing the control of the waves as well. And now with the Lord, potentially losing multiple turrets in the process. They can't deal with the Erythel Angela combo just yet. Not enough damage. And despite the best efforts from Keyboy, the kiting just wasn't enough. They went for a fight without Sans, and they paid the very costly price. Kyrie now trying to make a bit of macro play, clearing the Lord before it gets close, but look at this.
Multiple angle fight, some damage, bad impact, and the Sanguine Claws. In the bottom lane, Kyrie is pushing, split pushing, clearing out that bottom, steals away the jungle, still maintaining this lead. Not a 4-level lead anymore, but it's still a solid amount. It's 3.
A good display of defense on how to counter the First Lord, right? If you're even economy-wise, if you're slightly ahead even, that's how you control the Lord. Clear, send people multiple, send one top, send one bottom, and then just clear with it. Meanwhile, Big John Alpha, they fail to capitalize on that Lord here. 10 minutes, sure. Minute 5, it was 3,000 gold lead from Onic, but Big John Alpha, they have equalized.
Circling Eagle, just to, oh, wow.
Yikes. It's a lot of bad impact damage.
What are the stacks
I
on
think
this
even
guy?
Boots, he takes about a quarter of his health with a single bad impact. So now the execution becomes even more important for Onic. They lack crowd control, but they need to try and find a way to pick Super Marino off. If they just try and wrestle with the healing, I think the Angela inside Super Marino or Sive will still win out over whatever Keyboy can do on this Matilda. It needs to be the positioning, the in and out that Onic is so famous for. And technically, if they can maintain control right here, they can play that macro game. It's a Uranus against a Terizla.
That's the retreat from Super Ken. Actually, both retreat. The Super Ken got it now. Jumps forward, forces the black shoes, but look at CW.
Oh,
Look at the
Lord.
bad impact. Ouch. Ouch.
Does that mean, Arashi, that CW should rethink and build a rose gold ASAP?
There's value in building that, but I don't know if he wants to
But it's constant
itemize
damage.
for the rose gold or go for something like an Athena or something. It's
Yo.
already at 200
200.
stacks, doing a lot better than Lemon Sicilian we saw earlier. It's stacking up a Storm, and Onic has not been able to dictate what Super Marino is doing. They haven't been able to dive him. They haven't been able to invade. They're playing still for the Lord right here. I think it's on Boots to try and make something happen.
It is. It might be on Boots here. 12 minutes, a lot of action. But if you really think about it, it's normal, right? Considering the total kills as just only 10. Lord now, that is enhanced, is up. And Onic here, the first one to clear the bottom lane. Let's see here how will Bigatron Alpha respond this. If one member showed, I think Onic can blitz the Lord. Let's see though, Super Ken is still in that vicinity. And perhaps he wants to contest here. As in Kai, of course, you need to contest the neutral objectives.
Well, now, talking about the macro pressure, the Angela in Super Key is being used to push it. Keyboy forced to use a Circling Eagle. It's a lot of damage available. Onic can blitz it down, but the hard guard already... No, it hasn't been used yet, I believe, so it's still a bit of a dance, but Super Ken is always looming around. Kyrie is level 15, by the way. Should be guaranteed, but you never know.
It's a heavy spin. He has the mechanic to do so. Kyrie now jumps back. Tries to go forward. Penalty zone used up. Shive now with the help of the hard guard. Super Ken versus Kyrie. Retreat battle. Who's going to be? It's going to be Kyrie with a level lead. But Boots gets gunned down. Taken out. That's a bad impact. Taking him out. Super Ken now jumping forward. Heavy spin from Super Ken. But it doesn't find it. CW is the one who actually punishes him. There's no follow-up for the side of BTR. And Onic take a massive dub.
He has Wind Talker, attack speed, and let's see here, Super Ken out, Lord is on the side of Onic. Let's see how many base turrets here taken out. Looking at the manipulation here of waves, Onic can get 3.
They can, but keep in mind the bad impacts and clear
That's true.
so fast. Unless the Lord actually comes in. Keyboy, within a split second, takes so much damage, but Sans tries to trade it all back. We talk about late game, the Sicilian definitely has the more direct damage, but in the longer engagement, Sans can still definitely wreak havoc in the whole team fight situation. Bit of a split push for Onic. They're trying to erase the waves in such a way they can get some more here.
Formation here is set. 4 members already, 5 members now. Top lane will be the main priority, it seems like, but the mid will fall first. Onic, they just want the structures.
We're taking everything, even the bottom lane with CW, and Shive is the one tasked with the Lord. The mini waves are pushing in, and they are poking Bigatron Alpha quite a bit. Hard guard still held on by Super Aki, as the mini waves have finally been cleared out, but it is looking grim for BTR. Onic have built back a 7.2k gold lead.
We haven't seen such dynamic gold swing in a long time, man. Usually it goes to 6 or 7K. If it gets reversed, very rarely does it build up again to 7. But at 15 minutes, this is the late game. So Big Alpha, this is where they're supposed to shine. And Onic, they've done their work in the early game by getting all 3 base turrets. Now, can they, through the macro plays, can they find the windows to actually end the game through the bad impact, through the Irithel-Angela combo? As Kyrie in the late game with the Joy does a lot more damage than other typical assassins.
And looking at the, yeah, you're right. Great foundation already been built here by Onic, right? 3 base turrets taken down, so worst comes to worst. Sicilian suddenly active. They need to eliminate all the structures here. 16 minutes.
Look at this.
Bro, B-Boy is just spamming his circling eagles.
He can, right? I mean, there's nothing really stopping him. There's no real lockdown. But pushing the wave like this, it is slow pushing to them. The stacks will continue to grow for Moreno.
That's why I think Onic is just holding the wave technically. They haven't hardcore been shoving it because there's no need yet.
Yeah.
But with the Lord spawning here, Boots gonna try his best to set it up for his team. And I think you have to shout out that item, man. The Plaza of the Oasis being built by Keyboy. Applied to all 5 members, you're seeing how troublesome it is for Big Alpha. Even when they were getting some success earlier to try and do something, but man, Keyboy gets out.
Easy circling eagle, easy Lord, wow.
Exactly, no
Blitzed,
contest.
that was so low. My God.
No contest whatsoever. I mean, taking a look at the items from Kyrie, he has an OD. Sarlium, Holy, Blood Wings, Divine Glaive, and he has NOD, so he understands, he respects the potential from Angela. So if a member from side of Bigatron is isolated and suddenly helped by Hardcore, it will be negated.
That also means that Onic, they're gonna have so much more advantage if they are the ones pulling the trigger. If they go in after the hard guard has already been applied, where Big Alpha are the ones engaging that play, then the NOD technically won't really deny the shield immediately, and Sans was able to actually burn away the flicker from Super Key. That is important information. As the Lord walks in, the hard guard will come in.
Circling Eagle, that's a 4-man airborne. Super Can in the front right now, trying to buy some time with a heavy spin as well. But it looks grim right now as that's going to be Super Chorizo taken down. Chive going at it all the way, running with a sprint down, but he's going to be the one bursted down. A disaster for the Red Terminators, but a big blessing for Onic. Only Moreno left standing. The Sky Kings, the Kings of Sea, prevail. Tested, but not defeated.